Should you invest? Of course, yes. But then the next statement that you say is, "Arey yaar, paisa hi nahi hai. I don't have money at all. How will I invest?" See, that's the common problem for almost all of us. So why is this such a common problem? Is it reckless spending habit? Well, most people say so, but that's not always true. There are people who genuinely want to invest, but there isn't any surplus left after their common regular expenditures. Does it mean they cannot build a corpus? Does it mean they cannot fulfill their dreams? Does it mean that they will have to live all their life like a miser? Of course not. So what are the options? In this video, we'll find out a possible solution to the never-ending money problem, so you can start your investing journey. Now, before I proceed, I request you to like this video and subscribe this channel so this video can reach a lot of people and can help them who's facing the same problem. Investing is great if you have plenty of extra money. But what if you don't have? See, a lot of people, they put off their investing journey thinking that they do not have enough cash at hand to start investing. Or they think that their retirement is far away. And they go out enjoying the beautiful moments of their life. See, that's where you need to make the first mindset shift. You need to distinguish between your needs and your wants. Track where your money is going in the first place and then put a control to it. There is definitely a funnel that is leaking your finances. You need to find it and seal it. So how do you do it? First, classify your expenditures into different categories between needs and wants. So the needs are the ones that you require on a daily basis. That's absolutely important for you. You cannot curtail here. It's like your food, your electricity bill, your utility bills, your education, your children's education. These are your needs. Your home loan maybe. These are something which is required to maintain your current lifestyle. And then comes the wants. Wants are something which is over and above your basic needs. Anything which you want extra than what is required for you to live. Now, this is a very important factor because many of us misalign wants into needs. They put their wants into the needs column and they say, this is what I need. And when that happens, when you put your wants into the needs column, the funnel grows wider. And a wider funnel sucks in more money out of your pocket. Now, you might come back and protest that, why am I asking or questioning your needs? That's okay on your behalf. You might question me on that. As apparently when the world started changing, many of the wants, which were wants earlier, have now become the necessities of a human being. So here comes the next mindset change that you need to bring about. Like we all know, what happens with limited resources? If you want something, you have to skip something else. If you work more, you're taking less rest. If there are 2 live matches going on, if you see one match, you're actually missing on the other match. If you want to eat one delicacy, one dish, you have to forego the other one. Same goes here with investing. If you want to start investing, you have to stop something else. Your lifestyle will differ. Your lifestyle will differ. It will change. How? Depends on how hard you take a look at your wants and curtail some of them to squeeze in the money that you require to start your investing journey. Now that is a compromise on your wants. It's a compromise on your wants which will take that amount of money into and towards your investing journey. And this will actually open the door for your investing and your savings. And that's when you will actually start your saving and investing journey. When this door opens up, and it's all up to you. It is all up to you to find out the point where it can help you open this door up so you can push some of your finances from the wants column towards your investing column. Now, the second important point is compromising on your wants would definitely start your investing journey. But that won't be much because it will just be a very, very small amount at the start of your investing journey. Well, it's good to start anyway, but it's just a drop of a fuel. But that needs to be ignited. That needs to be ignited to push more into the ignition chamber. So you can power up your small investments by simply starting to invest very early in your life. Now, this series is for all the beginners. Now, if you start very early in your life, that's where you would make it. Because then starting early will help you give the time for the finances to compound itself and create wealth, which is a magic in itself. Let's see with an example. Two people, A and B. A starts investing at the age of 25 years and he could manage at the most 3,000 rupees a month. B starts investing at the age of 35 years and he falls behind. He thinks, I'll catch up with A, and he starts investing 5,000 rupees a month. Both of them invested and stayed invested till they retired at the age of 60. And both of them managed to get a compounded annual growth of 12%. If we feed this number in a calculator, in a SIP calculator, we find with A investing 3,000 rupees a month for 35 years till he turns 60 could accumulate about 1.9 crore. And B investing 5,000 rupees a month could only accumulate about this much. If you see the two graphs side by side, you can see the massive difference from what is invested versus the returns. The curve is steep for a 35-year-old investment, and the return is a massive 1 crore extra even when the investment is 2,000 rupees less every month. Now, this happened because A started his investing journey when he was just 25, 10 years ahead of B. A 10 years of more compounding gave A the extra 1 CR that we see that B didn't achieve. B didn't achieve even with a higher amount. So B, who started investing 5,000 a month, and over a period of 25 years, he invested 15 lakhs in total. While A, who started investing 10 years prior to B, and just started investing with 3,000 rupees and maintained that, invested only 12.5 lakhs in his 35 years investing journey. This is a proof that time can make or break your investment journey, your investment corpus. So here comes the third most important factor. Do not neglect smaller contributions. And that's what many people do. They feel, I do not have money to invest. No, you have it in you. 500 rupees is enough nowadays to start investing. I'm sure you can squeeze out 500 rupees a month out of your daily expenses, out of your expenses. I'm sure you can squeeze out 1,000 rupees out of your expenses. I'm sure you can squeeze out 5,000 rupees out of your expenses. Now, the previous example just showed us how starting early can help us build our corpus. But now give a situation where you want to accumulate this corpus, but you do not have a surplus income. In such scenarios, there are two choices in front of you. Number one is you might think, let me start investing whatever I can. And option B would be, let me first try and fix my finances and then I'll start investing once I have fixed it. In such a scenario, what A took was, he thought, let me first invest whatever I can from my income and then just continue investing that. And what B thought was, let me first fix my finances and then I'll start investing. And that's what exactly they did. A started investing 3,000 a month. B first tried to fix his finances. It took 10 years and then 10 years later, he started investing 5,000 rupees a month after he has fixed his finances. I understand. A took the pressure of investing for the first 10 years, but his pressure eased out by the time B started investing because he changed his job, probably he got a promotion, probably he got a raise every month, and slowly that 3,000, which was a pressure at the age of 25, slowly eased out with every passing year that he got. He got a hike, he got a promotion, or whatever happened to him. It probably eased out in a couple of years' time. But just think the massive difference it created. 2-3 years of pain and created a massive difference of more than 1 crore rupees. The moral is very, very clear. Do not underestimate small amounts. However small it can be, whatever it is. As I said, you can now start investing with as low as 500 rupees. There are investments which allows you to start with just 100 rupees, 100 rupees. Come on, man. Anybody can invest 1,000. Even a beggar can invest 1,000 rupees a month. And if you still feel you cannot do that, sorry to say that you're probably a beggar. You're probably worse than a beggar. Don't underestimate small amounts. Do not underestimate small amounts. It looks like it's a drop in an ocean, but that's okay. Every drop counts. Every drop added up slowly turns into a bucket of water, and then it turns into a pond, it turns into a lake, and then eventually every drop contributes to the ocean. बूंद बूंद से बनता सागर, सुना ही होगा आपने. ऐसा ही बनता है. That's how it becomes. That's how it becomes massive. Now, having seen these examples, we have come to know that investing is necessary. But the question still remains, what do I do if I don't have money? How do I invest? If you say you have nothing to start your investing journey, let's go back and revisit your wants and your needs. Open an Excel sheet and list down all your expenses. Everything. I repeat, everything. Everything you spend your money on, even if it's a cup of tea outside your office, or a bad habit that sometimes accompanies it. Everything. Now start filtering out what is it that is absolutely necessary for you and you cannot live without it. And start marking the rest, which will make it difficult for you to live. But you can still go on. It makes you difficult for your living, but you can still survive. Let me give you some examples. If you're really hard pressed with money, you do not have anything to start investing, check. Do you have a dual SIM phone? Do you have two numbers? Do you really need it? Do you really need it if you're so hard pressed that you cannot even start investing? You don't even have the money to start investing and you have a dual SIM, you have two numbers? Throw one out. How much will you save? 100, 200, 300 rupees on that a month? That's good enough. I said you can start investing for as minimum as 100 rupees. I found 300 rupees for you right now. You drive to office on your own car, or you pay a taxi, your app cabs. Not required. If you're so hard pressed that you cannot start investing, don't go to office in a taxi. Take public transport. I understand it's very, very difficult. I understand it's very hard. You have to take it. You have to take it. Choose free service over ad-free paid subscriptions. Check how many ad-free paid subscriptions you have. Do you have your YouTube premium account? Do you have your Spotify premium account? Do you have premium accounts on any other services? Anything that I can't even think of right now? Throw them away. Go for the free ones. देख लेना 2-4 मिनट का ऐड क्या जाता है. ऐसे भी जिंदगी लगी पड़ी है तुम्हारी. Nothing is going to happen if you see 2 minutes ad, but that will free up loads of amount. 1,000, 2,000 rupees will come out just instantly. Some guys do not have the investment amount to start with, and they have a Netflix subscription, Amazon Prime subscription. Why do you need this for? Eating out, movies, OTT subscriptions, any other subscription-based services. Find out, list out everything that you have, everything that is taking money out of your pocket. Cancel everything and put that money into your investing journey, to start your investing journey. That's how you make the shift. If you say, no, all of these are important for me to live, let me tell you something, my dear friend. For the last 23 years or so, I have not had or watched TV until finally, now I have this for the last 3-4 years now. Because my priority was to invest. My goal was to invest and reach to a point where I will not have to feel or I will not have to worry at all. I sacrificed on this and now I can enjoy a massive 65-inch Sony Bravia. If you still say you do not have money to start investing, let me tell you, for a major part of around 2 to 3 years in my job career, my lunch at office was a cup of tea and 4 or 5 biscuits. That's it. Because my intention was, my priority was to invest first. I skipped my lunch. Hey, I'm not asking you to suffer. That was me who took that decision. That was me who took that decision to live on maybe a cup of tea and 4 biscuits for 2 to 3 years in my job career when I didn't have that much money to start investing. But whatever growth, whatever happened with me in my job, I invested almost everything. Yeah, I did suffer. I skipped my lunch every day. So this is not what I'm recommending you, definitely, but you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice to give up something to start achieving what you want to achieve in your life. That's it. Choosing a conservative life, a bit of discomfort, and disciplined investing. Only these three things, only these three things, it'll help you pile up a huge amount of money by the time you retire. It all depends on what you actually want. A life full of struggle, and a life where you struggle for the first 10-15 years and then have a very easy life till you die. It's all up to you. It's your choice. I chose the second option. Well, if you want, you can choose too. But for that, you can visit this playlist, which will first help you try and fix your finances. And if you have already fixed your finances, then this playlist is for you. Go ahead, have a look at them right now. As of this video, adios.